Me again here working on my daughter's car, the 2005 Chevrolet Malibu. Wanted to change the plugs. So the three in the front are very easy. Okay, first of all, I want to make sure you're aware. This is an indispensable tool. Go get one of these, because I found that you could grab around the spark plug boot and pull these off. You can use it in leverage. Even the ones behind there. The ones behind were the trickiest. In her car, for whatever reason, this one right here wasn't even connected to the spark plug, so no wonder she wasn't getting good fire, but they all needed replaced anyway. I recommend removing the battery cable from the battery so that you don't shock yourself. The easiest thing that I found to do, the easiest way I found to do this, was to take this, well, take this off. That gives you room. That goes right on the front there. I'm going to put it back in a minute because I also made a buffalo mistake and broke this thing off when I was getting it off. This is your canister purge valve solenoid. So I got to go spend $30 or $40 on that. So when I actually got these out, no problem. The back ones are a bear to get out. I started to think I could get to them by taking the coolant reservoir out, but that really wasn't good enough for me. So I had to end up taking the alternator out, which involves this air box. So you take the air box out. Those two screws right there are 13 millimeter, and then you've got two 15 millimeter screws down there. I think you can see them on the left hand side of that belt. That's so that you can get to the tensioner. It's also good to know to do this part if you're ever going to change that serpentine belt, because for whatever very brilliant reason, the guys that took these bolts out, or put these, this is a motor strut, I think, or a mount, and they put that so that you have to take that apart in order to get the belt on. It won't go in there any other way. So you take this air box off, and I just laid it over here on the top of the engine. It works just fine. Then you take 3 bolts off to get to your alternator off. And they're all 15 millimeter. There's that one, and then there's 2 back here. I don't know if this camera is going to get there. Let's see if I can tilt it just good enough. You can see the head of one of them, and the other one's right beside it. So those are good, but you have that tensioner. I thought I was going to use Big Mo here with his 3/8 extension, or 3/8 adapter rather, to get into the little hole, because that's all you need. I saw some slick guys on the internet doing using an actual tension bar that's flat, and it's got this end on it right here. That was pretty good, but I didn't have all that, so I just used a regular 3/8 ratchet once I got all this out of the way, and that was fine. Then you can reach and get these plug wires that are back here. There's 3 of them on the back side of the motor, and if you get the alternator out of the way, you've got hand clearance to be able to work and do that. I still recommend this right here to get those off. So that's what I did, and to save the next guy some time, I put some dielectric grease on the inside the boots when I put the spark plugs back. Now I'm off to the parts store to get the canister valve, so talk to you next time.